Hello, I'm author Evelyn Linwood. Welcome back to my channel. It's been about a month since my last writing vlog, which I haven't actually done that much writing in the meantime. I have been working on getting my book ready to publish. So at the end of the last writing vlog, I finished my final copy edit and I sent it off to my proofreaders. And I expect to get the final comments on it today, tonight. And I also have seen my cover. It's so beautiful. I won't be revealing it today, but I am so happy with it. I've never seen, granted I'm a little biased, but I've never seen a cover more beautiful. I'm so happy with the designer. Yeah, so that's exciting. I've been going back and forth making tiny little changes so that it fits exactly my book. And so that's going on. I think as soon as I actually have the cover in my hands and I have the proofreading, I will just format the book and put it up for pre-order right then and there. So that's really quick. I'm also waiting on the map, but I met with the map guy yesterday and it is coming along beautifully. I think we're just going to have one more meeting where I make sure that all of the place names are correct on the map, where we'll just do it live and go through all the different place names. But it's a hand-drawn map and it is absolutely gorgeous. I am so happy with it. Everything is coming together. It's so beautiful. I don't know if it'll be the same every time, but this is my debut novel and I have never felt this I can't say I've never been this happy before because I did just get married pretty recently and yeah, but I've never felt something I created just appear in the same way. I am so excited about the book. Yeah, so that's pretty much the update. I've been focused on client work, so I've been doing beta reading, manuscript critiques. And I can't show you me working on that. Well, at least I can't show my screen, but it is coming right along and I am super happy with it. I have been sort of poking at the outline for the second book. And watching me outline is not very fun because I outline very slowly. But I will tell you a little bit about my writing process today since I don't have much else to show. So I probably fall more into the category of pantser, even though I'm talking about my outline. But I'm a pantser who plans, if that makes sense. I didn't used to, but every story that I felt like makes sense, I have planned. Basically, I take a structure. So my favorite one is Save the Cat. So I will take the Save the Cat beat sheet and I will sort of outline to that, but I don't fill in all the bits. I just kind of know what changes my character is going to go through, and then I will pants in that direction. So I have the beat sheet outline up, but then it's not filled in. So I'm basically the outline that I've been working on. Let me take a look at it. And I do have a title, but I'm keeping it to myself for now. The outline I have been working on, I basically have the opening image, the setup for one of the characters. I'm doing dual POV for the second book, which the main character is still in it. Don't worry. So I have opening, setup, theme stated, and I have the catalyst for one of the characters, sort of. And I kind of know some of how I want it to wind up, but I don't have the full picture of how I get there. And that, for me, is very fun. The first draft, I've only finished a couple of manuscripts, so I can't say that it's going to be my writing method for all and ever, and I certainly wouldn't recommend it to other authors or writers trying to get going. I mean, what works for you works for you. I'm not saying copy me. Definitely don't. But when I've done this before, basically the first draft is similar to a brainstorm. I don't zero draft like I hear some people talk about, where they just go through quickly and there's all these gaps in there. I come up with a complete draft, but then so much of it changes between the first draft and the final that it's basically completely rewritten. And I don't mind that because I enjoy the process of editing. I enjoy the process of drafting, so I don't mind rewriting. Sometimes I'll have 2 or 3 versions of a scene before I come up with what I like. So I have that outline I'm working on, and I think I'm just about ready to start drafting the sequel. And then I also have one, I will call it Project King for now, but if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen the title because I announced it ages ago. And Project King will come out shortly after the sequel to Showing Silver. It's nearly done. I mean, it needs more polishing, but I'm pretty happy with the shape of the story at the moment. So I have one more edit before I can send it off to beta readers, and then we'll see what they say. But I did have one alpha reader on the story, and they were pretty encouraging. So I have that going on in the background. The sequel to Showing Silver is the main project at the moment, and then I have that one marinating. And yeah, so it sounds like I'm not doing a lot, but I really am. Yeah. And yeah. If you are working on something, I would love to hear about it in the comments. I know this update was a little bit rambly, but I do think that we can kind of encourage each other. I'd love to hear about your projects. I'm also doing a read-along. That will be on Instagram. I'm posting once a week. I will post sort of a discussion post, and we can all discuss in the comments. The read-along is for Guard in the Garden by, I knew his name a minute ago. I'm pulling it up. I will probably cut this. So the read-along is for Guard in the Garden by Z.S. Diamante. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It's not coordinated with him, but I did ask permission. And that book comes out today, actually, March 4th, I think, unless it's the 5th. Oh, well, this video won't be up, but so the book will be out by the time this video's up. Guard in the Garden by Z.S. Diamante, and then I'm also doing Wraithblade by S.M. Boyce, or Boise, I'm sorry. I know Wraithblade is in KU, but you can buy a copy of either of them on Amazon. So Guard in the Garden is cozy fantasy, and it's like this, it sounds like a cute, super cute story about a veteran kind of learning to live again, or learning to live peacefully again. And then the other one is more sword and sorcery. So Wraithblade has been on my TBR for forever, and I don't know why I haven't read it yet. The cover's beautiful. The blurb is interesting. I think I was just kind of on a romantasy kick. Yeah, so March is reading month, and those are the 2 read-alongs. Feel free to join us. That will be mostly on Instagram. My Instagram is at Evelyn Linwood Author. And I look forward to reading with other people. I think that's just about everything. I'm starting a writing group in person, but that's not really something I can share here because it's through the local library. And I'm old school. I don't share personal info on the internet. What a concept. Yeah, I think I called this a writing vlog, but there's not much writing in it. But it is kind of the progress of Showing Silver, which will be out this spring, sooner than it seems, to me at least. If you watched this far, thank you for joining me. If you want to see more, like and subscribe. And I hope to see you 2 weeks from now when I post my next writing vlog. And hopefully there will be more tippy tappies.